Taj Mahal, one of the seven wonders of the world and indeed a matter of pride for India, is also a matter of great interest among historians, architects, and the common public in general. There are many stories and Taj Mahal facts that have been proposed by various people over the years. While most of them did not gain any ground, but they sure did give rise to a number of myths, shrouding the white marvel under a veil of mystery that will probably last a lifetime. The Taj Mahal is indeed an immaculate work of art and architecture. However, there are many facts about this great structure that we are unaware of. While some are the truth, there are those that are nothing but myths. We will be finding out these facts and check out whether they hold ground or are simply myths doing round. 1. The Taj Mahal has a hole in the ceiling of the main hall. However much we might love to consider the Taj Mahal a flawless wonder, it probably isn't. The ceiling of the main hall of the Taj contains a small hole which is perpendicularly right above Mumtaz Mahal's tombstone. It is said that one of the artisans left the hole so as to create a flaw and destroy the dream of Shah Jahan to make it flawless after the artisan came to know about Shah Jahan's plan of amputating all the artisans after completion of the construction. Truth or myth? Even though quite interesting and widely believed, this does not seem like a truth. The source of the story is an alleged letter written during Shah Jahan's regime and the fact that water drops from the ceiling, especially during the rains. However, as per many science experts, this is a result of perspiration and respiration. As of now, this story remains a myth. 2. The Taj Mahal's minarets are not perpendicular. If you have ever visited the Taj Mahal and have carefully looked at the entire construction, you might have noticed that the four minarets on the four corners of the Taj Mahal are not perfectly perpendicular. These minarets were built tilting outwards to protect the Taj at a time of natural calamity such as an earthquake. In such an occasion, the minarets will fall outside and the main building will be saved. Truth or myth? This is a verifiable fact and it can be seen by anyone visiting the Taj Mahal. It indeed is the truth. 3. The Taj Mahal's interior has a majestic inlay. Take a tour of the Taj Mahal if you haven't and behold the beauty of the grand inlay work within. These were made using various rare, precious, and semi-precious stones which were brought from all across India as well as abroad, such as Sri Lanka and China. The Taj Mahal is literally a treasure chest. And the British did not spare the Taj as well. It was raided numerous times for these precious stones and the restoration work began only in the late 19th century. Truth or myth? This is a true fact and the intricate designs created using the stones can be seen to this day. 4. The artisans who created the Taj Mahal were amputated. One of the most believed and most popular stories in connection to the Taj Mahal is how Shah Jahan ordered the hands of the artisans to be cut off after they finished construction of the Taj Mahal. It is said that he did so to prevent them from crafting another monument as beautiful, grand, and flawless as the Taj Mahal. Truth or myth? While a large section of the population believes the story, this one seems like a complete myth. Shah Jahan assigned the artisans other projects after the completion of the Taj Mahal, and thus it can be safely assumed that they had their hands intact. Moreover, there is no other evidence supporting the story. Thus, the story about amputation is a myth. 5. The Taj Mahal surpasses the Qutb Minar. Believe it or not, the Taj Mahal is actually taller than the Qutb Minar. While search result will show both of them to be 73 meters or 240 feet tall, the Taj surpasses the Qutb by about 5 feet in real. Truth or myth? This one is a verified truth, and the height of the Taj Mahal is indeed more than that of the Qutb Minar. 6. The Taj Mahal was to have a black twin. It is widely believed that Shah Jahan wanted to build another Taj Mahal just across the white Taj Mahal in the Mehtab Garden. The other Taj was to be the mirror image of this Taj but would have been black in color. It was to become the mausoleum of Shah Jahan himself. Truth or myth? The story of the Black Taj Mahal has been doing rounds for decades and is one of the unverifiable myths. Since Shah Jahan was dethroned by his son, hence it cannot be said with certainty what was Shah Jahan's wish. However, the deposit of the black marbles in the Mehtab Garden does raise questions. Sadly, we will probably never know, and this will remain another one of the many myths about the Taj Mahal. 7. The Taj Mahal can change colors. The Taj Mahal is indeed a wonder in many senses. The color of the Taj varies as per the time of the day and the condition of the sky. It gives out a pinkish hue during the early morning hours. During the evening the Taj looks milky white. At night time, under the moonlight, the Taj Mahal gives out a light blue hue. This is indeed a fascinating view. Truth or myth? This is a truth, and you can view the changing color mood of the Taj Mahal yourself on your next visit. 8. The Taj Mahal wasn't the first place where Mumtaz Mahal was buried. After her death, Mumtaz Mahal's body was buried at 2 different places before it was finally placed in its final resting place in the basement of the Taj Mahal. Initially, right after her death, Mumtaz Mahal was buried in Burhanpur. After that, her body was shifted to Agra and was buried in the complex of the Taj Mahal for 12 years. It was finally moved to the basement of the Taj Mahal, where it found its final resting place. Truth or myth? It is true, though the exact time of the removal of the body from its initial burial ground remains a bit questionable. However, this generally remains a true fact. There is another story, though, that is believed by some but considered a myth. It is said that Mumtaz's body was mummified and remains just as it was during her death. Since no one checked the inside of the coffin, or at least no one documented it, this remains a myth that will probably remain so till someone decides to break open her grave yet again. 9. The Taj Mahal was not built by an Indian. Ustad Ahmad Lahori, who is generally regarded as the chief architect of the Taj Mahal, is not an Indian, contrary to popular belief. He is actually a Persian from Iran. Thank you for watching. Truth or myth? This one is true and is probably the reason why the architecture of the Taj Mahal does not seem similar to normal Muslim architecture. With all its facts and myths, the Taj Mahal will remain one of the 7 wonders of the world. Many stories are bound to come up with such a majestic building built centuries ago. However, the beauty of the Taj does not diminish and is a matter of pride for every Indian. Have you visited the Taj Mahal anytime soon? Share your experience with us. Do you know any more such interesting facts about the Taj? Don't forget to comment. Share with your friends and family and let them know about it too.